The giants after the waters. When the flood came, the world drowned in silence. Every mountain was covered, every stronghold swept away. The giants of the old world, the Nephilim, were thought to be no more. Their cities lay beneath the waters, their voices silenced, their pride erased. But the curse of rebellion is hard to kill. For scripture whispers, the Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward. Genesis 6:4. What was buried in judgment somehow rose again in defiance. Some say it was through the bloodline of Noah's sons. That though Noah was righteous, not all in his household were pure. Perhaps through Ham's line, through Canaan's descendants, the shadow of the giants found soil to root once more. Others speak of darker unions, that after the flood, fallen watchers again descended, corrupting flesh and birthing more giants, as if evil itself refused to bow to the cleansing waters. Whatever the path, the result was the same. In Canaan, the Anakim rose. In Bashan, the Rephaim endured. Their height terrified, their strength crushed armies, their very presence made hearts tremble. And among these remnants, generations later, came one named Goliath of Gath. He was not the first giant to rise after the flood, but he became the most remembered, a towering shadow standing against Israel, mocking not just men, but the God who judged his kind before. But the fate of giants had been written long ago. No matter how many times they rose, no matter how loud their defiance, the end was always the same. The living God would bring them low. So when Goliath fell to the stone of a shepherd boy, it was more than a victory in battle. It was history repeating, judgment catching up with a bloodline that had once defied heaven, washed by waters, and now struck down by faith. In the end, the tale of Goliath is more than a story of a boy against a giant. It is the echo of a much older war, a struggle between defiance and faith, between pride and the living God. The flood may have swept the earth clean, yet pride rose again in flesh, towering and arrogant. But whether drowned by waters or struck down by stones, the fate of giants is always the same. Those who rise against God will fall. And so the shepherd's stone did more than pierce a forehead. It shattered the shadow of a cursed lineage. What the flood began, faith completed,